Action News has learned General Vang Pao, the leader of the Valley's Hmong community, has died. General Vang Pao had been battling pneumonia at Clovis Community Hospital.
The accomplishments and service that General Vang Pao has given to the United States are not only numerous, but are everlasting. Not only was General Pao determined to protect his country, but he served to protect the lives of American soldiers. He fought to cut off the Ho Chi Minh Trail so that supplies could not be utilized to fuel the enemy's war efforts. He provided aid and support to downed American pilots in addition to defending American outposts. The leadership of General Pao helped save thousands of U.S. service members' lives and was influential force during the Vietnam War. The dedication and service of the general not only earned him the title of Lord Protector of the country, but has also made him a hero in both Hmong community and the United States of America.
When I heard that he passed away, I was very sad. I was very sad and very disappointed that now we have just lost an amazing man, father figure in our life.
Thousands of people now planning to travel here to attend services for General Vang Pao.
He's a special man. He's a special man to the Hmong community, to Southeast Asia, and to Thailand, and to me, personally.
Being here is a great surprise. I had no conception it was going to be a magnificent event, as I saw yesterday, which is going on now, and the society itself rising up to honor its hero, because he was a hero. He was a hero to me.
There are other people who united, but I do not believe that after the old country, anybody has united the Hmong as much as General Vang Pao throughout your history.
One day, it's a way to see Jumbo Soyam would say, Txhoj, to and cycle, those and I am conduct the Txhoj. That she pay Monzong, Tanapura, Job, pay what draw, yea, pay Jelly, John Cato, the players in the job, pay to upwards here.
Yamun, Peter Chat, open Tahoe, no to Charo pay, to Tsala, to Tsa, to Txhua, to Tsa, to Moala, to Tsa, to Plola, to Tsa. Ni cho to pe to pa lo te lo chana to ki pe lo kamo pa so ya de pe mong na chi khe pa
pe cha nyam lo te chi hai te ne te chi te min to min yo lang tu lo yang rong xie the kho so pe chi nai phun hai te pe chi nai phun no ma yo I tu nang pa to pe mong se do so ya chu cha te mo no kai do pe mong chap lo li no pe cha nyam lo te ma chö to pe chi nai phun the chö Mo siab pe jine pon chali janyo de chemika the vi de janyo de chemro zonye cha janyo de chemika no na.
He was the Moses of the Hmong. He was just like the ultimate leader. I mean, they said he could get things done that nobody else could do. He brought us Hmong from the dark ages to the new ages.
The general's leadership was not just leadership in time of war, but leadership in this community to help build a great city. Leadership in this community to ensure that Hmong people in this community had the opportunity to live the American dream.
And within the last 80 years of his life, look how far we've come. In terms of, this is the first time in the history of our people where we've had equal access to education, we've had equal access to all sorts of opportunities in this country, because he was, in a way you can say he was that bridge that brought us to America.
There are some people that are elected, and such as myself, I'm an elected official. I run a campaign, I run a slogan. People elect me. But I think for him, he is, I believe, the God-chosen leader. It's one who purposely, who has the heart, who has the passion, who has the vision to lead, and people automatically follow.
The general and what he was able to accomplish in his, even before he was 30 years old, was more than what most people have accomplished in their lifetime.
So therefore, it is essential for the younger generations to understand. And one man, in the course of few hundred years here, happened to be taking the Hmong to a different level.
Some leaders are great leaders. They do great things in one lifetime. But I think what he was able to accomplish is he created a legacy, something that's going to be remembered not just years from now, but centuries from now.
Mà nữ giờ ý tụ thời cho và chỉ nhà bên nhỏ, nữ giải lỡ chỉ nhà bên ở đây giả đã chỉ ở trường nhỏ cho nữ.
Now moving forward, I look forward to, and I hope and I pray that there is someone who can unite us Hmong, because I think that is very critical. I think we have him regardless of what we believe his politics is. We know that he is someone who is passionate, someone who really cares about the Hmong community, and someone who can actually reach out and reach in within the Hmong community, which I think it's very critical.
There will be a sense of unity among Hmong also. It may not be in form of one person or one institution, whether that's religion institution or secular institution, but there will be a collective unity, a democratic unity.
Ít thôi cho nhau tết chờ bạn mình, giờ luôn nành luôn tiện này của ý, มื่อgiờ chủ giờ ít thu mua lúc xe lo xe đá, nè, vấn đề chập là mua lúc xe luôn nành, mua lúc xe giá, mua justice, mua intellectual integrity, more honesty.
One leadership model that I've learned and I've seen, and actually that have worked for me, and I've seen it display in the general, is a servant leadership. He's always present, and I think that's very critical, because I remember attending events in a home, in a Hmong home, and he will be there, and gathering of 20, 30 people to a full gathering of like the New Year's and celebration and soccer tournaments. He's always constantly, and he's always present. There are leaders that, they may physically be there, but they're not mentally, or they're not maybe engaged. But I've always seen him, there's this saying, putting on, his game is always on. And I think that is something that a characteristic of his that I think that we as younger generation potential leaders, or going to be leaders, or are currently in the role of leadership, that these are some of the characteristics that we can take on ourselves.
Đấy là mà bị đông can tụ tin hình ổn gian dành, thầu nếu là một khía thì còn hậu nó, ô lê cú phải hay, thầu chỉ muốn nhẹ dễ, chỉ chua tụ nhẹ khán chế nhẹ để ổn giá, đấy là thầu bỏ nhẹ dễ, chân lan chân cổ tua là, chỉ chống lên đầu tụ chính giá là, này chỉ bây giờ có sở tàu, có chủ yếu bây giờ gian dành đồ cho chạy, bây giờ ở nhà tư là để bây giờ thiệt sâu, gian dành đồ nhẹ dễ, chỉ nhẹ dễ thiệt tua, nô từ bây giờ gian dành đồ nhẹ dễ tụ nô đầu thiệt. Mà đây nhà nó bị什么我到，得只被什么高山毛里被炸到路讲好听，也得被真人人，得只么都偷叫我用。
有一组偷叫小容易，有就got到 doctor 的老了是，有只got做几那几句，只个 diplomacy， 只个 protocol， 只么早考từ个这个到 doctor 了，落下个怎么弄的。
Leadership is not about the position. Leadership is about the action. Leadership is about taking action, and you can have the vision, you can have the big picture, but what does it comes down to? By the end of the day, what do you do about it? And it's about being present. It's about taking action. It's about leading people forward. Again, it's not about the title, because we can take in all the title we want in this world, but again, it comes down to what kind of action do you take, and then can you also elicit the passion of other people to follow you. Otherwise, as a famous saying, if you turn around and people are not following you, you're just taking a walk.
He takes with him all aspects of conflicts. It's like the redemption, just like Christ takes sin of the people, but it's only one little way. General Vang Pao did take the conflicts with him.
Ready! Aim! Fire! Ready! Aim! Fire! Ready! Aim!
Now that the 81-year-old Hmong leader is gone, it's time for his people to take the torch that he carried for so long.
There will always be challenges, but I think that this is also an opportunity, a chance for everybody to really reflect back our long journey into this freedom country and really embrace each other and embrace this country and move forward.
I just see this as an opportunity for us to move forward, for us to look at how best to do this. And I also see this as an opportunity for many of us to step up, to say, you know what, we can't always rely on the general anymore because he's no longer here. He will always be here and spiritually with us, you know, but he's no longer here physically. So as we live, as we move into the future, as we have many generations that will come before us, how do we relay that knowledge? How do we relay that passion? How do we relay the love for our community? How do we pass on the torch?